fee normally is $97.
Okay.
But because I'm here with you, and if they're watching your video, we got a promo code.
Hi, it's Natasha with SoldByNat.com here, and today I am with Mr. Kevin Jefferson, the People's Lender. Woo woo! I want to talk about something really exciting. Mr. Jefferson here will be putting on the Real Estate Success Conference. When is it?
The Real Estate Success Conference is October the 1st of 2019 at the Improved Showroom from 9 to 5 p.m.
Awesome. And he has asked me to join the panel. I am so honored, and I just can't wait. I can't wait, one, to share my knowledge of doing videos, but also the powerhouse of agents that are going to be at this event. Like, I am bringing a notepad and several pens because I just want to take notes. I just can't wait to hear what they share so that we can close out, the rest of this year strong and then set ourselves up right for 2020. So what should people expect?
This particular event has panelists that when you leave as a real estate agent, I can do a transaction with this person who was just speaking to me. It's not people who did, real estate 20 years ago or even 5 years ago. They're currently producing, and they're coming out to share how they're able to continue to grow in this ever-changing market.
Awesome. So I'm so looking forward to this event. I also really like that they're sharing what's working. I like that these pairs are, thinking outside of the box, because two things that you find a lot in real estate. One, you may have people teaching a course that they're just teaching a course. Right. They've never done it, so they can't speak to that. They can just speak to this course.
Right.
And then two, they don't want to share the information, right? Yes. Oh, and then three, in real estate, they always tell you, cold call, door knock, cold call, door knock. These agents, they have found their lane. They found their lane. They're finding things that's working for them, and just other agents are going to get to attend and share and hear things that you normally don't hear in the average class, and take away some great nuggets to help them improve their business. So I'm so excited. Kudos to you, Kevin.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you for being on the panel. We just wanted to make sure that each person that was on the panel was diverse. Okay. So on the growth panel, you've got Tamara Wade, who does a lot of transactions as a team. She's consistently growing her team, and she does a lot of new construction. That's probably her lane. You've got LaShawna Middleton, who is the queen of home buying seminars. Right. And she grows her database that way, and that's her lane. Okay. Then you have, a young lady named Sherelle Anderson, who does credit repair, and how she's able to grow her real estate business is by repairing her client's credit and then getting them pre-approved. So she builds her pipeline, and then when the service is done or when they've gotten where they need to be, then she becomes their agent. So that's totally different. And then there's a young lady named Julia DeSosa, who, when I talked to her in June, she had did like 10 million, and she had just hired a buyer's agent. In June? By June.
Come on, Julia. Come on, let me get these notes together.
And she does a combination of both listing and buyers. So each person on there has a successful business, and if you look at their company, they're a top producer, and some of them are top producers in company-wide, like big companies like Remax. Right. So they all do it differently, and that's the part that I like. People doing things differently, but getting the same results.
Yes. Yeah, I love that. And shout out to Emily Wheeler. You're having her there for Facebook, right? For Facebook,
Instagram, yeah.
Facebook and Instagram. Shout out to her, because I met Emily like last year. I was showing a property. She was doing the open house on the property. Just started talking, and she just started sharing with me, and I was enamored. It was her and her husband, and they were just sharing what they do on Facebook, on Instagram. Mind you, we just said some agents don't like to share. Like, she didn't know me, but we just engaged in conversation, and she was sharing, her and her husband were sharing, tips and strategies, and I just loved it because they were thinking outside the box. So when I saw her on the panel, I was like, yes! So it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, I mean, the tactics that they use work. I just so happened to meet Emily on Facebook because she needed a lender to do something. The very next day, her husband was at an event with me, and I didn't know that he, I knew that was her husband, but I had never met him. Okay. And we're sitting together, and we're talking about social media, And then one of my buddies comes up and he's like, "Hey man, thanks Emily for the class. You know, I thought I knew stuff about Facebook, but she taught me stuff to make me feel like I was a beginner."
Wow.
And they did well using Facebook. And then while I'm, Anthony and I are talking, and while we're there, it's like, "Look, man, another lead came in. I don't even know who this is." So what they do works.
Yes.
What they do works, and like it's great opportunity. If you're a realtor, you're watching this, I want to say two things, and it's questions that I've gotten and I've seen before. Okay. The first thing is, when you leave Real Estate Success Conference 2019, there is no system that we're trying to sell you at the end. So, we're not giving you tidbits of anything, and then to grow your business, you need to implement a $30,000 system. That's not what it is. It's strictly peers sharing with peers to do better and grow in the business. You want to be there. A lot of times people are apprehensive to spending money for an event. The people who spend the money for the event are the ones who are able to grow. Right. The fee normally is $97. Okay. But because I'm here with you, and if they're watching your video, we got a promo code.
Yes, look at that.
So the promo code is Natasha, and you will get a $30 saving. So instead of your ticket being $97, it will be $67. You definitely want to attend to also network and grow. And the key part is, while you're there, ask the questions. I don't know if a lot of these people have been in the same room ever. Right. They all don't know each other. They're all from different teams. It's a great opportunity to glean information from people doing the business. I would do my best to get there, get a good seat, and take copious notes. In order to register, you can go to www.realestatesuccessconference.com.
Make sure you check out Kevin. Kevin, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook under Kevin Jefferson Mortgages. You can find me on Instagram at The People's Lender. You can also find me on YouTube under Kevin Jefferson, The People's Lender. And I can be found on LinkedIn under Kevin Jefferson Mortgages.
Awesome.